Okay, so these two cards, we have the Trout, which is the number one most popular card. It's a Pardee. And the second card is what is called a companion card. We briefly talked about it last podcast, but quick refresher on these. There are 700 of these. These are actually not a Topps project. You'll notice the little tape on top is different. That's actually the Pardee tape. These were sold through his site, through him. And on the back, again, there's no Topps logos, but on the bottom left corner, again, that's the Pardee logo on the bottom left. And it also says Bright Mirrors, which is kind of his term for the type of pictures that he draws. Now, on the companion card, I love these cards. I think last time I said this was a foil. I don't think that's totally accurate. I think a foil would actually be where the entire surface of the card is a foil. That's not what this is. This actually has just certain spots, like the teeth, the eyeballs, the Los Angeles. That's the stuff that sparkles. The rest actually is not a foil. This probably isn't my favorite companion card, but I love all the companion cards. Like we talked about before, this is art and cards together. This is the artist. This is the art more so than the card. I mean, this is just and again, I talked about it a little bit before, but when you get a chance to look at the back of the cards and it has the history, in quotes, the history on there, that's a comic book. That's a mini comic book. That's a story. That is how did we create the companion card. This is the companion card, but how did we create the Mike Trout? What happened? Why, like you said before, was there something dripping from the bat? That's on the back of the companion card. It explains all of that.
This card, a lot like the last card, I would call that maybe like a reverse holofoil. I totally understand what you're saying. Almost gives more of a glow.
Okay, bringing in some Pokemon here.
Almost gives more of a glow. Still a very unique card, and you place that next to the original, the base card, and it looks really nice. It looks like Ronald Acuna Jr.'s hand would look like looking at the original card there.
That's it.
Nicely done.
Yep, 100% agree. The hand looks like the face, kind of. And again, on the back of the card, it says actually 108 Stitches of Doom.
Love it.
And then it has the history below it. This actually is number 687 out of 700. Again, there's only 700 of the companion cards.
Very limited.
Very limited. It has the mini comic book story about how did Acuna get those teeth, or why did that happen? How did that happen? Again, super cool. The Atlanta, pretty cool. I don't know. You probably noticed the A's have the teeth, the mouth.
Yeah, sure.
Just pretty sweet. I don't know. Love the color. Love the card. When I bought these, I bought them as a set. So I bought 3 companion cards with the 3 other cards, and I spent a decent amount of money. But after the person accepted my offer, it was like totally happy. I wasn't like bummed out, like, oh, buyer's regret. I wish I didn't buy it. I was like, that was a great deal. I absolutely love these cards. So the last cards we're talking about are the Ke'Bryan Hayes and the Hayes Companion card. This one is by far my favorite out of the companion cards.
Love it.
Love it, right? I mean, as far as like bling and foil, this one by far has the most. Like the border has it, the teeth have it, the eyes, the teeth on. Well, it's like the teeth on the spider, and there's like another head above it. I don't even know. The Pittsburgh, everything about it just looks really cool. When you pair it up with the Ke'Bryan Hayes card, I think the two together just look really cool. I don't know. I love. You've got the rest of the spider legs like grabbing him, or it's his legs. I don't know. I think the spider, he becomes a spider. Whatever it is, it just goes. I mean, I this is my favorite of the two together. Now watch. Key Bryant better not be one of the future star busts. Because that will be a bummer. But, you know, if he ends up being an all-star, a solid player, this set is just, this pair is just awesome together.
I agree, and I think you got nothing to worry about. I think he's the real deal, just a Pirates future star, 100%. Love the light purple. Obviously, he went majority light purple on both of these cards, so it just meshes together real nice. And then you have that reverse holofoil once again.
And then even like the future stars and then like the puddle below it, like you notice those are like the same color too. It's like you've got the rainbow on the future stars, you got the little rainbow oil slick down there. I don't know. It's just I love the whole
thing. It definitely works for me. Just like every Project 70 card I've seen so far.
This one happens to be number 426 out of 700.
Thanks for watching the Spotlight of Topps Project 70. More up close and personal cards and conversations to come on the Greatest Cards of All Time podcast.